Blox Fruits players are sitting on a free fragment method worth thousands of fragments per hour, and they walk straight past it every single session. You have been grinding raids for Blox Fruits awakening fragments, sitting in a lobby, waiting for a full team, running the same raid over and over, and still somehow not having enough to awaken your fruit. Here's the thing. There is a completely free awakening method built right into the game. No raid needed. No team needed. Just you, knowing where to look. And most players skip it every single session without realizing what they are leaving behind. In this video, I am breaking down 5 specific methods to farm Blox Fruits awakening fragments fast, all of them free, all of them available right now in 3rd C. We are talking Elite Pirates, the Castle on the Sea chest rotation, Cursed Captain, Sea Events, and a Dragon Race V4 trick that multiplies all of it. A full doe awakening costs 14,500 fragments. Dragon costs around 18,000. By the end of this video, you will have a real plan to hit those numbers without touching a single raid. Let us get into it. Method 1 is the Elite Hunter quest, and I genuinely do not understand why more people skip this. In 3rd C, there is an NPC called the Elite Hunter. He is sitting near the floating turtle island. Talk to him, and he gives you a bounty hunt quest targeting elite pirates that spawn randomly across 3rd C islands. Here is the important part. Each elite pirate you kill drops between 200 and 500 fragments on the spot. That is not a raid reward split between 4 people. That is yours, solo, right now. Elite pirates spawn with names above their heads, and they have boosted health compared to regular NPCs. But if you are rocking Superhuman or Electric Claw with full Buso Hockey active, they go down in under 10 seconds. The Elite Hunter quest itself gives you bonus fragments on top of the drops when you complete it. We are talking a potential 1,500 to 2,000 fragments in a single rotation depending on spawns. The trick is server hopping. Elite pirates respawn on a timer, and a fresh server almost always has multiple spawns waiting. Jump servers, clear them fast, collect. Repeat. This single method alone can run you 6,000 fragments in an hour if you are efficient. And the best part, 0 cooldown, 0 wait time, no raid matchmaking. Method 2 is the Castle on the Sea chest rotation, and this one surprises almost every newer 3rd C player. The Castle on the Sea is the main hub in 3rd C, and most players just use it to trade or hang around. But there are hidden chests scattered across the castle structure that respawn on a 4-hour server timer. Each chest can drop between 100 and 300 fragments. That might sound small, but here's where it stacks. There are multiple chest locations spread across the towers and the outer walls of the castle. Players who know the exact spots can clear the full rotation in under 3 minutes. Combined with server hopping, you can hit a fresh castle, clear every chest, move to a new server, and do it again. In back-to-back sessions, this generates consistent Blox Fruits fragments fast without any combat required at all. You do not need a specific fruit for this. You do not need any fighting style unlocked. A level 1500 player and a level 2000 player get the exact same fragments from each chest. It is completely equal, and it gets better when you stack it with Method 1, because both are in 3rd C, so you can clear elite pirates on the way to the castle in the same server hop. 2 income streams, 1 server, 3 minutes of routing. The next method adds a boss kill on top of that route, and the fragment reward is not what most people expect. Method 3 is Cursed Captain, and this boss is criminally underrated for fragment farming. Cursed Captain spawns at the Haunted Castle in 3rd C, which is on the Haunted Shore Island. He is a level 2000 boss with a pretty aggressive move set. His main attacks are rapid sword slashes and a ghost projectile spread that can catch you off guard if your instinct is not active. But once you know his patterns, he is a very consistent farm target. The key reward here is that Cursed Captain has a confirmed fragment drop in his loot table on every kill. Players have reported drops between 250 and 750 fragments per kill, depending on server luck. He also drops random items and has a chance to give the Canvander's sword. But we are here for the fragments. His respawn timer is around 20 minutes. That means in a 2-hour session you can realistically kill him 6 times on the same server, or use server hops to find a freshly spawned version immediately. If you are using Magma Fruit with full awakening, his entire health bar goes down in roughly 40 seconds because Magma V2 ignores his armor phase. If you are using a sword build, Tashita with Buso Haki active shreds him even faster. The Haunted Castle also has elite pirates nearby, so you can chain the Elite Hunter quest right into a Cursed Captain kill without wasting a single second of your session. Method 4 is Sea Events, specifically the Tide Keeper and Ship Raid events in 3rd Sea, and this is where players using Rumble Fruit have a major edge. Sea Events trigger randomly while you are sailing between islands. The Tide Keeper event spawns a massive sea creature boss with an HP bar. Killing it gives a fragment reward that goes directly into your inventory, no chest, no split, straight to you. The reward sits around 300 to 600 fragments per event completion. Now here is the Rumble strategy. Rumble Fruit Awakened has a move called Thunderstorm, which is the X move in awakened form. It deals AoE lightning damage in a wide radius around your character. When you are on a ship during a sea event, Thunderstorm hits the sea boss through the water hitbox consistently, which means you do not even have to position carefully. You just spam it and the event clears fast. Rumble is a B-tier fruit in PvP right now, but for this specific sea event method, it is one of the best tools available. If you do not have Rumble, Shadow Fruit with Nightmare Overload, the V move, also clears sea event bosses extremely quickly. The fragment output from running sea events for a full hour ranges from 2,000 to 3,500, depending on how many events trigger. That number goes up sharply with the final method, and this one changes the math on everything we have covered. Method 5 is Dragon Race V4, and this is the multiplier that ties everything together. Dragon Race is the hardest race version to unlock in Blox Fruits. Getting to V4 requires completing a long quest line in 3rd Sea involving Rip_Indra, specific item drops, and a final challenge. It is a serious time investment, but once you have it, Dragon Race V4 gives you a passive buff called Dragon Scales. In V4 form, your fragment drops from enemies and bosses are increased by a flat percentage bonus. Players running Dragon Race V4 while farming elite pirates have reported fragment drops sitting closer to the high end of that 200 to 500 range consistently, rather than averaging out in the middle. When you stack that buff across an hour of elite hunter quests, Cursed Captain kills, Castle on the Sea chests, and sea events, the total fragments per hour jumps significantly compared to running the same route with a base race. If you do not have Dragon Race V4 yet, Ghoul Race V3 gives a lifesteal passive that keeps you alive through Cursed Captain and elite pirate fights without needing to reset, which keeps your farming efficiency high even without the fragment buff. Both races work. Dragon V4 is just the ceiling for this entire method stack. So here's the full picture. Elite Hunter quests for elite pirates, Castle on the Sea chest rotation, Cursed Captain on a server hop loop, sea events with Rumble or Shadow, and Dragon Race V4 stacked on top of all of it. That is your Blox Fruits free awakening route. No raids, no waiting, no split rewards. Run these 5 methods in a single session, and you are looking at 8,000 to 12,000 fragments in 2 hours depending on luck and efficiency. That is a Doe awakening in 2 sessions. A Dragon awakening in 3. If this helped you out, drop a like. It takes 2 seconds, and it actually helps the channel a lot. Subscribe for more Blox Fruits fragments, fast guides dropping every week. And comment below which fruit you are trying to awaken first. I read every single one.